Mary is perfectly healthy. John lies and says Mary has a serious heart condition, needs a transplant right away. Truth is John is the one who is sick. He wants to swap his rotten heart for Mary's good one. Mary has no clue and agrees to the surgery. Right when John is on the table ready for a new life, he suddenly sees the surgeon is Mary, all because Mary came back from the past. In her last life Mary was diagnosed with heart disease. John could not stand seeing Mary suffer. He offered to give his heart, but during the surgery, John got an infection and was gone. Mary survived with John's heart, but suffered severe complications. John also left behind a $30 million debt for her treatment. Mary worked herself to the bone just to pay it off. 10 years later she finally cleared the debt. She wanted to reunite with John. Then she sees John alive on the street. Mary runs up excited to him. John shoves her away with disgust. Only then does Mary realize John was the one who was sick all along. He wanted to run off with another woman. John tricked Mary out of her heart and took out a $30 million loan in her name. Mary snaps and rushes at them. In the chaos she gets hit and everything goes dark. When she opens her eyes she is back 10 years earlier, back to the day she was diagnosed. Seeing John and his mother acting fake, rage burns inside Mary. This time John will pay for everything. Mary says she does not want to drag John down and refuses treatment. John panics and stops her, tells her to think about their daughter. He will do anything if she agrees. Mary says she wants to leave the hospital. John hesitates for a second. To avoid suspicion he goes to his doctor lover. Mary slips out during the chance. With a friend's help, she pulls her bank records from the past 6 months. $2 million in her account is completely gone. Luckily her parents left her some backup money, $200,000 for emergencies. Mary decides to flip everything with that money, following John's plan. In 1 month Mary is scheduled for surgery, but Mary is done waiting. She wants revenge now. She moves fast and calls 2 actor relatives, pays them $200,000 to run a setup for her. Next day John and his mother are going over the surgery plan. A man in a sharp suit shows up at the door. He claims he is the secretary of a global corporation CEO. He says he came to discuss Mary inheriting the CEO's estate. John immediately calls him a scammer. John has been married to Mary for years. He never heard about any aunt overseas. The secretary quickly explains. The CEO moved abroad when he was young, lost contact with Mary for years. Now the CEO is terminally ill and wants Mary to inherit everything. John is still suspicious, but the moment he hears $100 million he locks in. To confirm the truth, John drags Mary out to identify them. Mary looks confused. She says she has no idea who the CEO is. A housekeeper steps in and shows old photos of the CEO and Mary's father. Mary breaks down in tears. Mary and the secretary work perfectly together. John takes the bait fast. He immediately pushes to start inheritance paperwork. Mary suddenly refuses. She says her heart condition is too serious. She may not live long enough anyway, so she cannot take the inheritance. John's mother panics seeing the money slip away. She quickly says the surgery is already planned. Mary will recover next month. The housekeeper hesitates, says the CEO is extremely busy. Mary only has 1 week. If she cannot complete surgery in a week, there is nothing they can do. John refuses to lose the fortune. He decides to move the surgery up, but hospitals need